Hello, I see I have a couple of viewers. Thank you for coming. This is probably one of my streams where I'm just like talking to whoever might be listening. So thank you for being here. And I just heard a really interesting perspective on like the unfolding of what will take place based on what this person, I think that was speaking, this person was considering himself as being really knowledgeable on what has happened in previous cycles and using certain things like from the past to project. And I know that this earth is known as the Ouroboros, and so there are many aspects to this that we're seeing like play out, but this is why this time is different, and this is why everything has gotten so mixed up. And there's some people out there that believe that it's not okay for anyone to come in and like counterbalance the what's going on right now in the world and not make any changes, that it's just really actually fine. Like if you really get down to what they're saying that everything's the way it's supposed to be and it's just going to happen this way forevermore. And they're waiting for people like me. This is why they had all these agendas in place several years back and really throughout our whole life, where they've been calling people crazy. They have a certain protocol out there that gets you sent to, your life can change depending on who you are, depending on if you're coming from the heart or if you're just kind of like a good player in the game, or if you're creative. There are things in place, and I'm learning about this as artificial intelligence. This is like the artificial intelligence that's kind of infiltrated everything. So it's kind of set up, it's at a point where it's set up to beat down the God spirit, the true God spirit, the spirit of love, and to the point where it's pretty scarce feeling right now. And even though we don't feel the love, it's coming in full force. The living waters are surrounding us, surrounding everything. Everything is transforming, really. But the way that this is happening is true knowledge from God, and the people that are here that have reconnected, that have woken up, like I spoke about on my last live stream, that have woken up in this cycle in particular, and have woken up and exceeded that power structure, that technology that's emanated from the moon of Saturn, the different moons of Saturn. But it's not the true creator's technology. It's not the true Omniverse. Now here's the thing. People that are inside of that are only going to be able to see inside of that construct. They can't, all they see, they don't realize that Satan is their God even at many levels, because they actually don't perceive consciously, even though they've invoked these, these parts of their brain and these parts of their spirit, and they believe that they are God. They believe that they are I am, and that they are God, and they've hijacked the whole thing. They've hijacked the whole thing, and they just want to override this and call it like natural order and just like I said, crown themselves king and then call it a day and be done with it. And then project that the people like us are going to go crazy because of the artificial intelligence that they think they have set up, that's just going to ultimately take us all out. Well, that's not how it's going to happen, especially not this time. If I don't know where these people are getting their knowledge or what they're basing it on, or, if But again, some of these people are being lied to, even at the highest levels. And, you know, man, how's everybody? Hope that everybody is wonderful. Yeah, so, oh, hey, what's up, that girl? Hi, Earthman. Hello. Hi, Bumpy Moon, Earthman, John Benny, Mr. G, what's up? Rodzor, what's up? So, anyway, I just got a deep insight into some of the different ways of viewing things and what is happening now. And some of these guys think that they have it really all figured out. But the great news is, the good news, because I know you guys are here to hear the good news, is that the only thing that's actually creating is love. And so the only people that are actually able to create with their thoughts and their feelings and their words and their actions are the ones that are, you know, completely connected to the true spirit, as I speak about, the Holy Spirit, the spark, the divine spark, what many are, again, wanting to dismiss. However you want to look at it, I suppose, but it really cannot be dismissed, because without it, there's no life. So that's what it all comes down to, and it does all emanate from one single source. Quantum physics proves that. So anyway, we are all, yes, emanations of this beautiful thing. And yes, there has been this, what I guess they're calling it the zeitgeist, is what I'm viewing as the error and artificial intelligence at some level. I might not understand it fully, so I'll have to look into that term a little bit more. But that, honestly, I understand and I can appreciate, like, the thoughtfulness put into it, and the study time, and the invoking of the spirits, and the passion behind it. But you invoke the wrong spirits, you've got the wrong ideas, you're not seeing outside of your construct, and there's much more. There are other realms. Believe it, because I can show you. And the Lucifer spirit that you're speaking about is the true spirit. And that spirit, if you're sitting around waiting for that spirit to go crazy, then, you know, where are you on this whole collective consciousness? I mean, that's a really strange angle to come from, to be sitting back and being totally okay with other people suffering. And that's where I have a problem. And just calling it like, what, natural selection or natural order? Or that's just the way it is. That's the way cycles go. Like, maybe I need to know what more is behind it. But I can tell you that it doesn't have to be any of the ways. Anything that was projected, I don't see it that way. And I'm one of the people that's helping to write the book. So together we are writing the future. And if that's the side of things that you're on, then you're not writing the book with the people that are actually writing the future in co-creation with God. So the error is being fixed. People are actually connecting to their hearts, to the Spirit. Just be guided by the Holy Spirit if you don't know what direction to go, and you'll be guided, because people are just really putting themselves in hell. And you know, I don't even know if all of it's by choice, but this is definitely a time of self-searching. Whether you thought you had it all together and you thought you were an actual God already, but you were just sitting back and watching suffering happen in humanity, well, the people that actually do care about an oppressed humanity have woken up beyond that dream realm that you can't see out of. The fourth realm is the dream realm, and that's as far as you've gotten. You don't realize that there are other realms. Jupiter realm is the one that I teach about, and we want to see everybody here sooner than later. because it is the realm of sovereignty. And just the way that Earth system works, and that is something else that I teach a little bit about, especially as it comes back to being the way that it was, meant to be, and that it was intended to be. The more that this is where we're seeing a lot of changes and a lot of things taking place. Queen Tiamat is reclaiming her matrix, like however you want to put it. Lucifer, same entity. And then I heard these people comparing that entity that I tell you about to a figure such as Britney Spears. I believe that there was a comparison in there. Well, I'm going to tell you that it's way beyond that. And we're going to all need your support so that we can all ultimately create something different. I mean, we're here now, so it is a gift. I think we all agreed on that. And some of us are at a point where you shouldn't mistreat the ones that are at a point in time and space where we can help to create a better situation for everybody. We don't have to sit back and watch the suffering any longer. We can do something about it. We can change it, whether they're going to report about it or not, whether they're going to take credit for it or not, whatever the case might be. It doesn't really matter, does it? Because the suffering is coming to a close. That's what really matters. So that's what I'm concerned with now. If you think that's a ways down the road, I'm going to be over that, they've got it all figured out. Then we'll hit 0 point, then this, then the umbilical cord will be cut, and then we'll fall, and that's just the way it is. Well, you're definitely not with me. This is why I said a while back, you're either with me or you're not. And so anyway, I just had to speak a little bit on that, and I hope that you all are having a beautiful week. I know it's the beginning of the weekend. I hope to come on and show you some more of the beautiful realm that I'm speaking of, because I've gotten a lot of footage of all this awesomeness by the sun and throughout my entire sky surrounding this realm. So I'll have to do that really soon, and until then, peace and healing, love, and there's lots of good things coming. So it's a golden era for humanity. And anybody that wants to be included can, but if you're still at a point where you just believe that you're completely sovereign, but you don't believe that you have any say-so in the suffering of the world, and you think that it's okay, that needs to be balanced that way, then I believe that helps me to understand where the error lies from maybe the previous times. So thank you for that. And I'll link the video that I was referring to below. I would love if their viewers could hear my version as well. And I speak about all of these things throughout my channel, on my playlists, so on and so forth. All right, I will speak with you all soon. Blessings to you all. Thank you for being here. Yes, thank you, that girl. So good to see you here. All right, I'll see you all soon. Love you, Brittany. Broadsword, Roots.